Blessings, everyone. Hope you're doing well today. I know that it's been a while since I made a video, but I wanted to come on today because I want to break my silence. I want to break my silence because, I've been holding on to this for a while. I have been keeping silent from what I have been feeling lately. But now I think that, it's time for me to step forward. There could be someone that is experiencing the same situation that I'm going through. And I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. And I think that the enemy wants me to stay silent. The enemy wants me to hold back. The enemy wants me to not speak my truth. The enemy wants me to not be confident in who I am. But today, I let the enemy know that he does not have power over me. He does not control me. He does not have the say-so in my life. And today, I'm going to speak facts and I'm going to step forward and speak my truth. I will no longer allow the enemy to break me down. I will no longer allow anyone who comes into my life that's going to threaten my life or threaten me any kind of way. I will not allow that to happen. And the reason why I haven't been doing videos lately is because I've been sitting back and examining my life. I've been examining everything that is happening in my life, the people that I deal with, the situations that I go through, the situations that I'm in. I examine those things because the reason why I'm going through this is because God is trying to teach me something. And every day, life is a lesson. Every day, we wake up and we learn. Every day is a different day. Every day brings a different situation. And I've been sitting back and examining my life. I've been examining my choices, my decisions. And I know that, it's time to make adjustments. It's time to get some things straightened out. Because I will no longer allow myself to be in a situation where I'm not satisfied. If I'm dealing with someone in a relationship that is not, growing with me, that is not fulfills me spiritually, then there has to be some adjustments. There has to be some adjustments. And I know that some of you are going through a situation right now with someone that you could be in a relationship with, okay? This could be friends, family, or even a partner that you are in a relationship with. And this person does not make you happy. You are not happy in this relationship. This relationship does not satisfy you whatsoever. This relationship is basically dead. This relationship has no meaning. This relationship is like you're almost living in jail. It's like you're almost living in prison. It's like your mind is in prison because of the person that you're dealing with, because of the situation that you are going through. But I want to let you know that you don't have to put yourself through that. You don't have to put yourself in that situation. You can change it. You have the power to change that. You're not going to allow anyone to just come into your life and think that they can, do whatever to you, that they can just disrespect you any kind of way, that they can just manipulate you, that they can just use you or play you. No. No. You're not going to allow that to happen anymore. And I refuse to deal with that. I refuse to be disrespected. I refuse to put my life in jeopardy, to put my future in jeopardy, because I got some plans that I want to do for my future. I got some ideas and visions that I'm trying to fulfill in my life. And anything that is trying to block me from moving forward, that's trying to hold me back from my visions or dreams, from manifesting my dreams and vision, it has to be removed. I don't care what people, places, or things it is. Those things are getting cut the fuck off. And I'm not the type of person, to play games. Like, I'm very serious. Like, I'm a very serious person. And if you don't take me serious, there's no reason for us to be together. There's no reason for us to talk. There is no reason for us to connect. There is no reason for us to, do things together. Because if you don't take me serious, and if you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, something has to change. Either you're going to have to get cut out, or I'm going to, take some legal actions. And I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to do what's best for my future. Because I'm not going to continue in this path. I'm not going to continue in this direction. And I know that God is teaching me to be strong. He's teaching me to break my silence. He's teaching me to stand up for myself against the enemy, against someone that is trying to destroy my happiness, that is trying to destroy my peace. I'm breaking my silence, you guys. And there's so many of you guys that you're afraid to speak up. You're afraid to speak about your situation. You're afraid to speak about your relationship problems. You're afraid to speak about your family problems. You're afraid to speak out about the things that you go through, because there's so many people out there who need to hear your voice. There are so many people out there who need to hear what you have to say. But because you allow fear to get in the way of helping people and inspiring people, to let them know that they are not the only ones going through this, you allow fear to get in the way of your destiny. You allow fear to get in the way of your dreams, of having true happiness. But you cannot allow. That's what the enemy wants. And as I am doing this video, I am experiencing, internet connection problems. Like, I don't know what my phone is doing, but I feel like the enemy does not want me to get this word out. The enemy does not want me to speak my truth. The enemy does not want me to say what I have to say. But guess what? I'm going to say what I have to say. I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid to talk about this. We are not perfect. We are human beings. We are going through a spiritual warfare. We are living in this time right now where things are taking place. Things are happening all over the world. Okay? A lot of people are going through a lot of things that they choose not to speak about. The enemy is at work through people, through places and things. The enemy is at work. And it's time for us to be spiritually strong, to stand up against the enemy. Because the enemy is trying to break you. The enemy is trying to destroy you. The enemy wants you to be silent. The enemy does not want you to reach your destiny, your promise. Because what God has for you, no one can take it away. The blessings that God has for you, no one can stop it from reaching you. Whatever God said about you is going to happen, is going to come to pass. Whatever God said that who you're going to become in the future, that's who you're going to become. And what the enemy is doing is the enemy is trying to bring people in your life who's going to abort that blessing that God has for you. The enemy is using people to destroy your life, to distract you from what you're really supposed to be doing. And that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. That is why I had to cut a lot of things out of my life. I had to cut some people out of my life. I had to cut families off. I had to cut friends off. I had to cut exes off. I had to cut the people that I love dearly, the people that I really love dearly. I had to get them out of my life because they were being used by the enemy, and I could see that. I could see it through them. I could see the enemy running through these people, controlling these people to destroy me. The enemy was using these people to destroy me, to distract me. But I had to get these people out of my life. I could no longer go through that. I could no longer deal with being disrespected. I could no longer deal with someone who was not treating me right, who did not respect me at all. And if you don't respect me, if you cannot treat me right, then I advise that you stay as far away from me as possible, as far away, because I don't have time for that in my life. Because in this season, I have to do what I have to do. I have to move forward. I have to move on. And nothing is going to stop me. Nothing is going to stop me from reaching my destiny. Nothing is going to stop me or take away my blessings that God has for me. Not even this pregnancy. I love my kids very much, but I'm not going to allow even my kids to stop me. You understand me? This pregnancy is not going to stop me from manifesting my dreams. This is my year. This is my time. This is my time. And those who have a problem with me, that has nothing to do with me. That's between you and the Lord. That's between you and God. Because I'm trying to make it to heaven. I don't know about you, but best believe I'm going to make it to heaven when my time is here. But right now, there are some things that God wants me to work on. And He wants me to work on me. He wants me to move forward, to not look back, to not think about the past, to not think about my regrets, my mistakes, the people that I've left, the people that I've removed out of my life, the people that do me no good. I'm not going to continue to think about the past. I'm not going to sit here and have remorse and regrets and think about and just be in a depressed state of mind about what I went through. I'm not going to do that because I'm a strong individual and I'm going to continue to strive and move forward and elevate and keep on elevating, honey. That's what I'm going to keep on doing, whether people like it or not.